Hello, I'm Dr. Roger. This is SAT Math, and today we're looking at simplifying rational expressions. This is SAT Test 1, non-calculator, question 13, which means it's one of the hardest multiple choice. If x is greater than 3, which of the following is equivalent to 1 over x plus 2 plus 1 over x plus 3? This is simplifying a rational expression. What College Board wants you to do is get a common denominator here, multiplied by x plus 3 over itself, multiplied by x plus 2 over itself, combine them into a single fraction and flip it. You can also make up a value for x. Even though they said if x is greater than 3, so you might choose a number like 4 to make up a value, as long as you don't choose a number where you would be dividing by 0, that's -2 or -3, if one of these expressions matches at the value you choose and none of the others match, that one has to be right even for x values less than 3. I like x equals 0 because that makes the arithmetic simple. And if I find one that matches at x equals 0, that will be the correct answer. So at x equals 0, the numerator is still 1. This is 1 over 2, and this is 1 over 3. Now, getting a common denominator like College Board wants, but doing it with simple fractions rather than rational functions, least common multiple is 6, so I'm going to multiply by 6 over itself. Multiplying fractions, we multiply numerators. 1 times 6 is 6. Multiplying 1/2 of 6 is 3. 1/3 of 6 is 2. And 6 over 3 plus 2 is 6 over 5. We check to see which of the answer choices equals 6 over 5 when x is 0. This first one is 0 plus 5 over 0 plus 0 plus 6 is 5 over 6. Using x equals 0 made that easy. This one is 0 plus 6 over 0 plus 5. And that matches my answer choice. The first one did not. This one is just 0 plus 5 and 0 plus 6. So A, C, and D are wrong because they don't match at x equals 0. B matches. It's the only one that does, so it has to be the right answer. This is SAT Practice Test 2, the non-calculator section, question 15. Again, simplifying rational expressions. The expression 5x minus 2 over x plus 3 is equivalent to which of the following? Again, in this case, College Board wants you to do long division or something like that. I'm just going to plug in an x value, and again, I'm going to use x equals 0 because 0 is a very easy number. At 0, this is 0 minus 2 over 0 plus 3, so I'm looking for -2 over 3. This is not -2/3, so it's wrong. This is not -2/3. 5 minus 2/3 is 4 1/3. At x equals 0, this is 5 minus 2/3 again. It's not -2/3. Hopefully this works. 5 minus 17/3. 5 is 15/3 minus the 17/3 is -2 over 3. So the choice D is the only one that matches the original expression at x equals 0. If it's equivalent, it must match for all x, including x equals 0, so choice D is the only answer that could be right. Question 13, again, one of the hardest multiple choice. The expression 24x squared plus 25x minus 47 over ax minus 2 equals -8x minus 3 minus 53 over ax minus 2. That's a mouthful. This is true for all values of x not equal to 2 over a, because they don't want to divide by 0, where a is a constant. What is the value of a? Again, I'm going to make up a number. I'd like to use x equals 0, but if I use x equals 0, a disappears, so of course I can't solve for a. I'll use x equals 1 because 1a won't disappear, and 1 is still easy to work with. So 24x squared becomes 24, plus 25x is 25, minus 47, over ax minus 2 becomes a minus 2. And that's equal to -8 minus 3 is -11, minus 53 over a minus 2. I've simplified it down to a rational expression. At this point, I'm going to multiply both sides by a minus 2. The a minus 2's canceling. On the left, I have 24 plus 25 is 49 minus 47 is 2. On the right, I have negative 11, a minus 2, and then a minus 2 times negative 53 over a minus 2 is negative 53. Add 53 to both sides. Now we're just solving an equation with only one variable, 53. So I get 55 on the left equals negative 11, a minus 2. Divide by negative 11, and I get negative 5 equals a minus 2. Add 2 to both sides, and I get negative 3 equals a. Since I was able to solve for a with x equals 1, that has to be the correct a for all x, and it's choice B. This is SAT 5, non-calculator, question 19, so it's a grid-in rather than multiple choice. 2x plus 6 over x plus 2 squared minus 2 over x plus 2. The expression above is equivalent to a over x plus 2 squared, where a is a positive constant and x is not equal to negative 2. What is the value of a? Again, what College Board would like you to do is get a common denominator and then figure out how to get from there to here. I would rather choose a value of x, and of course I'm going to do x equals 0. That gives me 2x plus 6 is just 6, x plus 2 is 2, and squared is 4. So that's 6 over 4 minus 2 over 2, which I'm going to write as 4 over 4 to get a common denominator. So that's 2 over 4. At x equals 0, my denominator here is 0 plus 2 is 2, squared is 4. So a equals a over 4 equals 2 over 4, a equals 2. Again, making up a value x equals 0 simplifies this to arithmetic, and since a equals 2 when x is 0, a equals 2 for all x.